I did record a Christmas video, but it didn't quite say what I wanted it to say. So it got this instead, which is not scripted, it's not anything. So here we go. So I want to, first off, obviously, thank you so much to everybody who watched my videos, and those who said hello, gave me a thumbs up, gave me a thumbs down, and it's just so nice to know that somebody watched something that I recorded. It's nice when there are more, but sometimes when there are less people that watch something, to be honest with you, it feels a little bit more personal. I feel a bit closer when I know, if I get sort of a thing and I say, oh, there's 1,000 people, and I think I don't know what a single face. Sometimes I see a comment from somebody I've seen before, and I think, well, that's nice, he's here again. And just the little things, I don't know. It's not, I don't want it to sound like an excuse and say, well, you know, yeah, it's okay, I don't get a lot of views. Because it's not at all. I love it. I like making the videos, and I love it when somebody shares them, and I don't care if it's not so many, that's all right. It's just, that's it. That's my channel. Yeah. And what a nice year, it's been a wonderful year, in fact. I'm still playing Skyrim. 2 years that thing's been going, that series, and I'm still enjoying it. There hasn't been a video for a couple of weeks, but it doesn't mean I'm not enjoying it. It just means there hasn't been a video for a couple of weeks. And Lord of the Rings Online, I can't believe I'm still playing that. When I started to play it, I thought, well, I'll have a go, because for years I haven't had a go. So I'll have a go. And here I am. I'm still forking out my money every month, and I'm still playing the game, still having a wonderful time doing it, and still streaming. And I love streaming. I from the very first stream I ever did, first stream I ever did, I loved it. And I still do. And recording videos as well. I don't know where my inspiration came from. Partly from a guy called Gopher. I used to watch his Skyrim videos. I don't know. If I've got a question about a game, I don't know what to do, I go to the internet. I go to Google quite quickly, and I'll look at wikis and things. But I also look for YouTube answers to questions. I don't know how to do something. I find it easier sometimes just seeing something in pictures. I've always gone to YouTube, and to be able to make a video, even if it helps somebody just a little bit, like how to get Sacred 2 working. It doesn't seem to work for everybody, but if, you know, that's all right. I mean, it's life. Nothing's perfect. Some people it does work, some people it doesn't, and so on. So anyway, there you go. That's that. What else have I done? Oh, X4. What a mess that is, that game. But it will get better, I suppose, with time. I don't want to. I did a really angry review, and I didn't upload that either. There are things you don't see. What's the other games? I don't know. It was Sacred 2. Finished Sacred 2. What a thing that was. That was it a year? I'm not sure. It's a long time. Anyway, I know I made it was over 2 Christmases, I believe. I think over 2 Christmases. I'm not sure. I think so. Anyway, I did make sort of a really Christmassy video. It was all kind of nice and looked nice, but it didn't say what I wanted to say anyway. So, I wanted to say those things, but I also want to say I want to say your real life. And I made a video some time ago, and it said something like, I've had some people in the family and friends and things dying of cancer. Don't forget to say hello to your friends and your family, because tomorrow they might not be here. Something like that. You might also know that things have tailed off a bit recently with videos. Less videos, even less videos than normal. And I think this is the reason. So just to recap on that video, I had an aunt, my wife's aunt, but an aunt died very near the beginning of the year. There was my brother-in-law died. This is all cancer. And then a family friend, a close family friend, he died, all of cancer. And in between my brother-in-law and that close friend, my wife found some little lumps, nodules, whatever, in her neck. And we thought for a while she might have had cancer. And that was, that was a hell of a thing. But it turned out to be something else. So thank God for that. But since then, I haven't said anything. But like my brother went into hospital. He had to be resuscitated. My son has separated from his wife, and the 2 kids have gone with her. They still live in Plymouth in the UK, so I'll still see them when I go there and I speak to them and all that. But they're just not together. He hopes and she hopes they'll get back together, but they're just not very compatible. I don't know, something like that. So we'll see what happens. So those things have happened. Most recently, and today is Sunday, it was Friday that this happened, and it was, I think, a few weeks ago, my wife had the results of a blood test, and something called, I think it's called the Kappa Lambda ratio. You can Google that if you really would bother. So you might know what it means, and it can mean cancer. Again, cancer rears its ugly head, and everything was telling us it's cancer. It's cancer because she's ill. Anyway, it can be difficult to differentiate between one illness and another, with some things. But everything looked like cancer. We were going to the cancer clinic, and she's been having all these really horrible tests and things that, they're sort of like taking. I think they took a bit of bone marrow and all kinds. It's really not very nice things. But she had them all done. And on Friday we went to the clinic, and you can imagine we were so scared. We were sure she had cancer, and she hasn't. That makes me want to cry. So you can imagine what that felt like. Fucking amazing. We are. You don't. The stress and strain when you're waiting, you don't quite realise what's going on until it happens, until you get that person says, no, it's all right, you haven't got cancer. And it's like, well, really? Thank God for that. We're kind of jumping up and down in the clinic and so happy. And now we got Christmas coming up. Now I'm spending Christmas in Spain because my mother-in-law, she's old and she has some sort of tumour in her insides, and they told her that she didn't have long to live, and she should be dead by now. But she's actually kind of sitting around. She's not very she's old. She's not very energetic, but I don't think that's because of this thing. But she's still alive, and we stayed in Spain this year because we want to spend Christmas with her rather than go to Plymouth in England. We'll go there in the new year. But so that's it. So that's my last Christmas with my mother-in-law, and so on. Now, my mother-in-law knows how I feel about her. She knows I love her and all this, so that's not a problem. But in the last time I made this video about these people with dying of cancer and stuff, and I said, it's up to you, but I'm going to say no, it's not up to you. It's just somebody who's been going through all this crap this year, and start to think I didn't tell him. I didn't spend enough time with him. We were going to sit down. He wanted to talk about the Second World War. He was sort of interested in history and stuff. He just wanted to chat about it, and we never got around to doing it. It sounds funny, but we didn't, and I'm sorry for that. So, and I wish somebody had people. Everybody knows that, you don't leave. Don't leave to tomorrow what you can do today, or whatever the hell it is. And people know these things. You know these things, and I bet you don't do it. I bet you don't phone your brother or whatever. I mean, I still don't phone my brother enough. So maybe it's the crock calling the kettle black, as it is, but as they say. But it's something, and so I can't be very bossy right now. I'm feeling a bit emotional, actually, but I would just say to you, no, don't wait. I'm going to be another one of those people on the list of I don't quite nag you, but I'm just going to say, don't wait. It's Christmas. Phone a friend, write a letter, send an email. I'm going to send an email to my brother. I don't think he'll answer it. I've got a second brother. I don't think he'll answer it, but I'll send it to him because it's Christmas and I love him, even if he doesn't speak to me. So, I'm going to do it, and you must do that too, because one day it will be too late. Nobody lives forever. It might be that, like me with my younger brother, you just lose touch. because 10 years ago you didn't send him a Christmas present, or you slowly stopped speaking to him, and over time now there's nothing. And don't let that happen to you. It's not good. I trust me, and you will have regrets, and it's not good to go into, especially later life, with all those regrets. As you might be young now, yeah, but talk to the people you know now and make sure they know how you feel. You don't have to tell them I love you, because sometimes that's a bit soppy, but say something, because it really doesn't matter. Just say Happy Christmas. There you go. There's my Christmas message. Say Happy Christmas, because it matters. Don't wait. Have a good day. I'll see you, well, in a minute. I've just uploaded a video, so okay. Bye.